We didn't do the intro to the video.
Well, we're going to do that next.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna do How's it going, guys? We are headed back over to Trevor's place today to work on the drag truck. And last time we got the fuel pump installed. I'll throw the link to that video down in the description if you haven't seen yet. And I'll also throw part 1 down in there as well. And we did a few other things. So now during the week, he was able to work on the suspension, the kit that he got for it. He'll explain all the specs of it when I get there. And he was able to get the front end done. And today we are going to do the rear end of the truck, as well as a couple of other things. And we'll see how far we get. But let's head on over and check in with Trevor. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Alrighty, Trevor. So, last week we got the fuel pump and we did the brake cylinder, and you were working on the truck during the week. What did you get done that they didn't get to see?
Alright, so I did the suspension on it in the front. I bought a 2-wheel drive lowering kit for the front and back on it, and it's a 4-wheel drive truck, so I wasn't sure if it was going to fit or not. I could use some of the parts for it. I pulled everything out. I used in the beginning a coil compressor to compress the coil and pull it out, and it worked on the one side. And I used the coil that they gave me on the lowering kit. I put that in, and it didn't seem like it fit right. Those coils, they fit down in the grooves on the bottom, and they'll fit in a groove up on the top, and it sat up above the groove, and I didn't really like how it sat. I didn't really think it was safe either, because if a little bit of pressure is taken off of that, it can slip out from that top instead of being in the groove. So I thought about it, and what I did instead was I pulled the old coils out, and I cut an inch off of the coil and put that back in. Then I had problems on the other side, disassembling the tie rod end and the sway bar link, because I wasn't able to compress it far enough to get it out without those being taken off, because I needed to drop the axle. What I ended up doing was putting weight from a jack stand on the tie rod, or actually underneath, pushing the tie rod up into place and putting pressure on it so that I can get the nut on. And then I used an impact and just pushed it down on. And then I also did last night, before Corey came over today, I started the rear for the lowering. I just put this extended shackle on. Just pull the old one off. It was a little bit tight to get into the back to get the bolts, so that to get a hold of the bolts, so that the nut, when you turn the nut, the bolt wouldn't spin. But you know, that wasn't that hard of a deal. And then we still have to do the other side shackle, because I didn't get to that one yet.
Right, so today we are going to, as you can see, we already started this here, pop this off and do the other one on the other side, and then these new ones here, these guys will mount like that onto the truck.
Other way.
Oh, other way. Alright, so now we just gotta drill the rest of these out, drill the ones out over there, and we'll get her done.
How about that? Because those two are open.
Don't do this without safety glasses.
Alrighty guys, so this is where we're at with getting this off. We got these two popped, but we can't get our grinder up in here close enough to this one, and the bottom one we kind of half ground there, and it's not coming off. So what we're going to do, these are half-inch holes. We're going to go out and buy a half-inch metal cutting drill bit and get it all taken care of.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, got the drill bit we need. Now we're going to drill the rest of these out and hopefully get this done tonight because it's getting later and later.
So, well, one of the things too with the drill bit, we're going to be spraying WD-40 as we're drilling because that lubricates it and it also makes it go a lot faster.
Yes. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so finally got the bolt out of that bushing and that old plate off. That was absolutely terrible. It was so rusted in there, and we went in with the drill and cleared this out a little bit. So now it fits in there real good. So now we still have to drill the rest of these out, do something about them, and then we can put the new one on and remount everything. So yeah, let's keep going. Alrighty guys, so we got the bracket back on, everything's bolted in. That was a complete pain in the butt. Got the gas filler hose back on here. So we didn't even get to that side. You can see this side's been done here, but we still got to do this at some point. So Trevor is going to do that on what, Wednesday this week?
Yeah, sometime this week. I'm not sure when, but I might start it, and I'm going to have to, because with that bed being there, I can't work underneath it, so I might have to pull it out, work on it a little bit, and then, push it back in or something, but I want to have that done by this week, and then have the panels off the bed and put the bed back on before this weekend, so.
Yeah, we're going to be taking those panels off at some point, but for right now, it's late. We got work in the morning. We got to wrap this up here for tonight. And I don't know if I'll make this its own video or if I'll just mash the two together next time we get to work on it. And this will be the beginning of the next one. But we'll see. I have to see how it edits. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
Alright.
All right.